In this morning's London comment, Simon Bates reports on a long-forgotten group of soldiers who joined the Allies to fight in World War II.
There are so many stories of unresolved cruelty on both sides of the relationship between Britain and Ireland, so it feels good to tell you of one belated attempt to adjust the balance. During the Second World War, some 60,000 Irishmen crossed the sea to join the British forces in the fight against Nazi Germany. They suffered, just as our grandfathers did, and several thousand died in the process. But the survivors didn't reap their share of admiration and honour when they returned home after victory. The Irish government at the time was obsessive in its bitter hatred of Britain, the former occupier. It even referred to the Second World War as the emergency and stayed neutral throughout the conflict. But even the toughest Irish politician of the time acknowledged that had the Germans invaded Britain, then Ireland would have been next. Even so, when those Irish heroes went home, their government had a nasty surprise for them, a legal kicking they didn't deserve. Irish soldiers who'd fought with the British were collectively found guilty of going absent without leave. They were dismissed, a lot of them, in absentia. Then came the so-called starvation order, where they were barred from working for the state. Military pensions were withdrawn, and they were to suffer years of petty legal discrimination. The Irish government operated a secret blacklist, which created a generation of pariahs. It was one of the most shameful secrets of the last century, causing misery to thousands of families. Take Paddy Reid, for example, whose father, long dead, had fought with the British against the Japanese. Paddy said that it was the families who bore the brunt of being on that official blacklist, of moving from slum to slum and constantly battling state-imposed poverty. Now Paddy has won his own long battle along with his colleagues, and the Irish government is supporting a bill in their parliament that will apologise for the wrong done to the families and pardon the soldiers. Oh yes, the soldiers. Most of them have died now. There's maybe a dozen or so left. And now their pages of history will be gently rewritten, with the traitors becoming brave patriots. Better late than never. This is Simon Bates for CBS News in London.